Welcome students. In today's video we are going to discuss about vaccine. A vaccine is a preparation or suspension or extract of dead attenuated yani weakened germs of the disease which on inoculation into healthy body provides temporary, permanent, active or passive immunity by inducing antibody formation. Thus, antibody provoking agents are called vaccine. यानी ऐसा एजेंट जो एंटीबॉडी फॉर्मेशन को प्रोवोक करे. The principle of immunization or vaccination is based on the property of memory cell of the immune system. Vaccine also generate memory B and T cell that recognize the pathogen quickly. In snake bite, the injection which is given to the patient contains pre-formed antibodies against the snake venom. This type of immunization is called passive immunization. The process of introduction of vaccine into the individual to provide protection against the disease is called vaccination. In vaccination, a preparation of antigenic protein of pathogen or inactivated weakened pathogen is introduced into the body. These antigens generate the primary immune response and the memory B and T cell. When the vaccinated person is attacked by the same pathogen, the existing memory T or B cells recognize the antigen quickly and attack the invader with a massive production of lymphocyte and antibodies. Vaccination and immunization are two different processes. Vaccination only refers to administration of a vaccine or toxoid, while immunization is the process by which the body produces antibody against the vaccine preventable disease through administration of a specific vaccine. These are used to protect us and our domestic animals against viral and bacterial diseases. Toxoid is a modified bacterial toxin that has been made non-toxic but retains the capacity to stimulate the formation of antitoxin. We are now going to discuss about the types of vaccines. If we are talking of the type of vaccine, there are several basic types of vaccines. Some vaccines are described here. The first one is attenuated whole agent vaccine. Such vaccines use living but attenuated microbes. Example of attenuated microbes are the Sabin polio vaccine and those used against measles, mumps, rubella. The widely used vaccine against tuberculosis bacillus and certain of newly introduced orally administered typhoid vaccine contain attenuated bacteria. The other type is inactivated whole agent vaccine. This vaccine use microbes that have been killed or inactivated virus used in humans to include those against rabies, influenza, polio, etc. Inactivated bacterial vaccines include those for pneumococcal pneumonia, cholera, pertussis or whooping cough, and typhoid. Toxoid we have already discussed. This is a type of vaccine which are inactivated toxins. Toxoids are inactivated toxins and vaccines directed at the toxin produced by a pathogen. Example is vaccine against tetanus and diphtheria. Let me clear it more. Toxoids are in fact a kind of protein which have the capacity to produce antitoxin for a particular kind of toxin produced by an antigen. The next one is subunit vaccine, which are those antigenic fragments of microorganisms that best stimulate an immune response. Subunit vaccines that are produced by genetic modification technique, meaning that our other microbes are programmed to produce the desired antigenic fraction are called recombinant vaccine. In this vaccine, we have genetically modified yeast cells, and these yeast cells, when introduced into the body, it produces the fragments of the pathogen, which has the capacity to stimulate the formation of antibody. Next is conjugated vaccine, and this vaccine has been developed in recent years to deal with the poor immune response of children. The polysaccharide are combined with protein such as diphtheria toxoid. This approach has led very successful vaccine for Haemophilus influenzae type B. Nucleic acid vaccine is the last one. This nucleic acid vaccine has DNA, and it is the newest type of vaccine, most promising vaccine, although they have not yet resulted any significant recovery in case of various kinds of pathogenicity. Experiments with animals show that the plasmid of naked DNA injected into the muscle cell is in the production of the protein encoded in DNA. These proteins stimulate immune response. A problem with this type of vaccine is that DNA remains effective only until it is degraded. Indications are that RNA, which could replicate in recipient, might be more effective agent. That's all in this video. Thank you.